I got 3 calories here yesterday, but I'm not finding that dramatic today. So on the whistles then guys, if you can we do it in like 3, 2, 1... One bloke from here is exactly as I like. That was good. there we have the power of steam arena. And of course these full-size engines have just been idling around here, just sort of showing off really, not really showing you the amount of power that they can actually produce. Now, in a while, in about 3.5, we've got a parade of the miniature steam engines coming in. Now they are built in exactly the same way as the full-size ones, the same boiler pressure, same gear ratios, but of course they're much, much smaller, and of course the power is somewhat less as well. But to give you an idea of what the steam engine can actually do, you need to come and watch them engines coming around, because some of them are tiny, they have a trailer on the back, sometimes with two people sitting on there, and you think this arena, with a 2-inch scale engine, is quite rough. It's quite a long way round as well, and there's only about a cupful of fire in the firebox. There's only so much energy you can put out of that amount of coal. Getting it to light is a problem. Coal doesn't like firing up full quantity. But having got it going, you'd be amazed the amount of power that you can get out of these tiny little engines. Some of the pistons are only about 3/8 of an inch across, you know, it's quite amazing really. Anyway, that's coming up later. I think the musical chairs is not going to happen. I just don't think we have enough stewards this afternoon to run it for some reason. Bit of a shame, but there you go. So, the next item in the arena will probably be the English School of Falconry once again. Be in the arena giving you a demonstration of that very ancient art. So many things we say in our language which are tied up with falconry, it's amazing. You don't realise it because obviously we don't do an awful lot of that nowadays. Usually we go to Tesco's for lunch, we don't go out with a falcon. But from the days when we did, back in the days of Knights of Old and all that sort of thing, a lot of the terminology has got into the language, even if you don't realise it. Anyway, they'll be back in here at around 3:15. Just a few engines left in the arena now, including this little wagon with the superheater on it. There's a quite interesting story about that. When they first tried doing superheating, they tried it out on a transatlantic ship way back in 18, whatever it was. And they thought they'd have a look to see how the engine was doing when they got over to America. They took the manhole cover off, which was in the top of the cylinder, because enormous cylinders, and they had a look inside, and it was this sort of metallic soup slodging about in the cylinder. And what had happened was, normally, wet steam that hasn't been through a superheater, it's got drops of water in it, and the water was acting as part of the lubrication for the engine. The other part of the lubrication was using tallow, animal fats, this kind of thing in those days. And of course, with the dry steam and the excess temperature, the tallow was being broken down by the temperature, and of course there was no drops of water either. So there was basically, the thing went across the Atlantic with no lubrication. So they sort of disconnected the superheater on the way back. I thought, better not do that for a bit. And they had to wait until the chemists came up with steam oil after the discovery of mineral oil in America. They started drilling oil wells and things, and the chemists got to work and developed a steam oil that could be used at high temperatures in steam cylinders. So superheating was back on the schedule again. One thing following another. Can you hear the engine running? No, you can't. British Army did a survey a few years back. What is the most powerful, quietest engine that you can get? They did an extensive survey. Guess what the answer was? I'm looking at it. You say, oh, steam engines are noisy. No, they're not. Railway locomotives are noisy. It's the sound of the wheels on the rails. Engines are beautifully quiet. Can you imagine a diesel engine doing that amount of power that quietly? No, no chance. Unfortunately, we won't be doing musical chairs this afternoon. We haven't got enough stimulants to make it happen, and I can't do it on my own, so I need about 6 people to do that. And unfortunately, they are not available this afternoon, so unfortunately we're going to have to give that away. So the next item in the arena will be the demonstration by the English School of Falconry. See, if we're going to get people to do stuff on steam engines, the best thing to do is start them young. So we've got a young lad on the steering wheel here. He's not driving.